What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, a huge thank you for coming back. We really appreciate you. So today should be a really exciting video, especially if you saw the last video. If you saw the last video, you'll realize that we, for one, finalized the 428-inch drop track bar bracket. So basically the track bar bracket for the 4 to 8 inch lift kits on the 05 Plus axle swap kits. I'm sorry, that was a huge mouthful. I don't think I even was able to handle it. But anyways, this thing is basically ready to sell. I'm hoping that by the time I post this video, I'm pretty sure it's gonna post on Sunday. This thing should be on the website, so definitely check it out. And the exciting part is that because we're so close to Black Friday, I'm not gonna do you guys dirty. This thing's gonna be on our early Black Friday sale. It's going to be probably the only item that's going to be on sale on the website. So it's going to be essentially a launch sale and Black Friday sale. So it'll probably be about 15% off. I still got to finalize that, but it is going to be on sale on the website when it's available. Because again, I know that you guys have been waiting for a long time for this thing, and I really appreciate it. And there's not going to be, we don't do any other sales other than Black Friday for the most part. So if you want to get the best deals on the kit, on anything, definitely Black Friday is the time to purchase your kits. But anyways, I am so freaking happy with the way this thing turned out. Like, check it out. I love that BDD on the bracket. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty freaking cool. I'm honestly really happy with it. I'm super happy with it. It's really cool. And this thing is just, I don't know, I think it's so freaking beefy. It is a tough looking bracket. We did do a few small improvements from the original prototype that I had on here. Mainly we added a little bit of I guess distance. We spaced this faceplate out a little bit to give the hardware on the back a little bit more space, and then a better fit on the frame, which I think we achieved. I think I had mentioned it in the last video, but we moved this in a little bit to give the full kit a little bit more adjustment, especially on the higher lifts. So there it is. And again, guys, can't get a good view of it, but it is such a beefy bracket. Like, I'm very proud of what we designed with this bracket. Let me see if we can get you guys a better view. Okay, there we go. We got the flash on, but check that thing out, guys. So beefy. Like, that bracket, I can confidently say that it's the strongest bracket on the market. I don't care if it's drop bracket or not. It's the strongest, especially stock location, stock geometry bracket for these trucks. Man, I'm so excited about that. Now, the second thing we're gonna try and finalize, we're not gonna try, we are gonna finalize in this video, is the radius arms. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish these during the weekend. We got very close, but we just ran out of time. But it's something that, like I said, we're gonna finalize in this video. Those things, let me show them again for those of you that didn't see the last video. And basically, again, if you didn't see the last video, this is gonna be the new BDD radius arm, and I'm so excited. Like, I gotta find a different word. All I say is so excited and super excited. I know, I'm sorry, but I mean, just look at it. Like, just look at this thing. It's so freaking beefy. I just want to see Chairman lay down some dimes on this thing and see it all finished, because it's freaking beefy. It's beautiful. It's amazing, and I'm beyond excited. There we go. Not super excited. I'm beyond excited to see these things on the truck. I was actually super bummed out that we weren't able to finish these on the weekend, because, like I said, I really wanted to see them on the truck. And again, that's going to be the goal for this video. So before Sunday, these things will be on the truck, and we're going to be able to test them out. A couple of the things that I didn't mention in the last video is, for one, we went with Johnny Joints because I just think they're superior than pretty much anything else out there. They give you a much better ride on the street because they have, give me a sec. Okay, so this here is what's inside of one of those Johnny Joints, and it's essentially a big old bushing and a ball. So the ball inside the bushing is what gives you the flex. I'll talk that in a little bit. But this bushing essentially doesn't transfer as many of the harsh vibrations and everything that something like a Heim joint would transfer to the to your truck. Plus, these are a lot lower maintenance and longer lasting than a Heim joint. So with these things, you basically buy a joint and you have it for life, because if you do have to replace something, you can tear it apart, which is super easy to do. Buy all these components and rebuild it. They're also greasable. Again, I really think that that's the far better option for something like this, and that's what all of our arms are going to come with. I'm really excited about that. They're obviously also adjustable, so you'll be able to set your caster exactly where you want it with these things. And like I said in the last video, I really didn't like this this gusset at the bottom, so we designed this new bracket that I think looks pretty freaking cool that will go in there and will look a lot better. But yeah, basically I gotta finish the second set, get it all tacked together and ready to go for Sherman to come over and lay down some dimes. I'll get some footage of that, because man, I'm just so freaking happy with this guy and his welds. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. And by the way, I talked about this, the Vivor weld positioner. And again, this is a product that I bought before I knew Vivor, before they had been sending me products to test. We had never used it, and it works so good. It just allows us to lay a continuous bead around the tube, which really helps with the strength of the weld on something like this, not having any start and stops. I definitely know that we have the best kit, the best, highest quality welds on the market for the OBS axle swap kits. And like I said, we're trying really hard. I'm trying really hard to hire Sherman full time. Having him here full time will really allow me to be able to produce a lot more products. The whole idea, once we get him into the shop full time, is that he's going to take over basically the entire fabrication side of the business. So he's going to be cutting parts, cleaning parts, bending parts, and then welding them. This guy is so cool. Like, he's much more than just a welder, and he's not one of those guys that the only thing they want to do is a welder, because that's what they are. Trust me, I've been an iron worker, I've been a pipe fitter, I've known a lot of welders, and a lot of them just want to weld. This guy he's kind of like me. He wants to learn and he wants to do cool things. And, you know, I'm really happy that, one, he's my friend, and two, that he wants to be here doing what we do, and that he thinks that what we do is cool. Again, just look at those welds. So freaking good. And again, we do have our cross members looking so good. Most of those are actually going to be going out probably this weekend. But yeah, so I don't think I've shown this in the channel a lot. I should probably wear my own merch more than I actually do. But these are the Blowing Diesel design shirts. I know that I've been talking about it, but we've got this design in the back, which I think is super cool. And then we've got one of our logos on the front. And these are super nice, high quality shirts. They fit amazingly. They're very comfortable. So again, get them on the website. The link is down in the description. Hey guys, so I can officially pretty confidently think that I can say that we are Santa's helpers. And I can say that whoever, you know, put us on your wish list for a kit for Christmas, I'm pretty sure you're getting it, and I'm pretty sure, you know, you were good this year, because we've got one going to the North Pole. Yeah. Again, like I said, one of you who put us on your list, you know, you were pretty good this year, and you're getting a kit for Christmas, I think. I think it's just really cool that we've got a kit going to the actual North Pole. So super cool. And again, just thank you for the order. Thank you for all of your orders. We've got all of this stuff packaged and heading out today, I think, or tomorrow. So yeah. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get that radius arm, finish putting it together, so that we can test it on this truck. Man, that thing just looks so good. Okay guys, and here is our finished product. This is our new BDD radius arm, and I am super happy with the way that it came out. It is incredibly beefy. Like, this thing is freaking stout. It is heavy. And again, like I said, this is about a like 98% production. Well, probably more like 95. We're gonna change a couple things. One thing that we already changed was this designed on the bottom of the radius arm, which I think looks way better. And again, we have our little face plate, beauty plate right here, and it's TIG welded to the actual radius arm. One of the things that we're going to change is this end. We're going to add a little bit more clearance right here, just because it's a little bit closer to the axle than I would like it to be. But other than that, like, everything else is pretty much where it needs to be. And again, like I said, I'm super happy with the way that it came out. And we'll pretty much just go show you on the truck. Okay, so the light is definitely not the greatest, but the arms look so good. Like, just check that out. Man, I think they look... I'm honestly very happy with the way they came out. So, like I said, now the only thing that we have left to do is install the other side and just test them for a little bit. Oh, and I also gotta check the caster on this thing to make sure that everything was right. I took measurements of how the axle was set up before I tore it apart. So I took a measurement from that bolt hole to there, and from there to there, and matched it up. But I think it's still a good idea to check the caster, and if anything, add a little bit more to it. But yeah, again, not the best light, but these things definitely look good. Again, I'm so happy with them and the way they came out. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the other side thrown on this thing, and we'll take it for a drive. All right, guys, we are back in the OG Blowing Diesel Designs garage. For those of you that are pretty new to the channel, this is actually my actual home garage, where we spent the first couple of years of Blowing Diesel and then Blowing Diesel Designs. It all started here. The truck was here. I did the first swap, the first bumper swap, the stage 1 engine build. Everything happened in this 3-car barely garage. Man, it's honestly kind of crazy that everything started here, and now we have like way more space than this. Actually, when we started, it was just these two, I guess, bays, just this 2 spaces, because this used to be like my men cave over here. We had a couple couches, the TV, which we got to take to the other shop, and a couple like workout machines and stuff like that. And then, you know, slowly, because you guys are amazing, you know, we started selling parts, and it started taking over, and this bay became our work bay, our, you know, cutting and all that stuff, which you can still see a little bit right there where we had the plasma table. But anyways, enough of that. First thing I want to mention, like I said at the beginning of the video, the goal was to have the new 428-inch drop track bar bracket live on the website by the time this video came out. And as of today, the new track bar is on the website, and like I mentioned, it's on sale. So it's basically a launch sale, but it's basically the same sale that's going to be going on for Black Friday. So this track bar bracket is going to be on sale until Black Friday, and I am so excited about it. Again, I think it's the beefiest, best track bar bracket that keeps the stock geometry for this truck on the market right now. And it's a killer deal, honestly, because you can lift your truck up to about a 7-inch coil spring lift, and it's not gonna break the bank. Like I said, it's only $100 more than our current brackets. When with the other competitors, you might be spending twice as much as that. So I think it's a killer deal. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? And like I said, definitely check out the website. The link will be down below. But I'm also super excited because as you can see peeking right there, we've got our new radius arms on the truck. It's been driving and it's freaking awesome. It's amazing. I just absolutely love the way these things look. They are so freaking beefy. They came out amazing. And like I said, we still got a couple little things we got to tweak here and there, but they're pretty much done. Like they are ready to go. The last things we got to do is obviously just keep driving this thing, keep testing it. And we got to build a really good jig for this too. But other than that, they're pretty much done. Again, super excited for these things. I think they look amazing. They're probably one of my favorite products now. For the longest time, it was that CF5 crossmember. But I don't know, I think that these things might just take the cake. They're freaking awesome. Another thing that I have on my truck right now is these, and the Foxes, don't let me show you guys, but these bump stop extensions. And paired with those are actually excursion bump stops and the 99 through 03 Super Duty bump stops, I believe. The thing that I like about them is that they're pretty cheap and they're still pretty easy to be able to find. So those things will also be on the website here pretty soon. And another change that we actually made to the coil buckets is that we made them compatible with obviously those bump stops, but also the factory style bump stops that come with the, maybe like if you got a rolling chassis and you have those factory style Super Duty bump stops, they'll also be able to accept them. But again, I'm just so excited for all these new parts. And like I said, we have a lot of really cool projects that we're gonna be doing with this truck. This thing's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild, and I really can't wait for next year. Honestly, if it's anything like this year has been, it's gonna be wild. It's a little early, but I know it's not Thanksgiving yet. But honestly, just thank you guys. I try every video to thank you for everything that you guys have done for us, for the support. And again, just watching the videos, leaving comments, leaving a like, always helps so much, and I really appreciate it. But I can't even talk. A special, huge thanks to the guys that go to the website, and girls that go to the website and purchase our products, that support us. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. But anyways, again, stay tuned. We have a whole bunch more videos coming. Dirty Girl, we should start working on that thing hopefully next week. The parts should be rolling in, so I'm really excited to get working on that truck. And again, don't be scared, guys. We have tons more content for the OBS, guys. Like, we haven't even started on the crew cab. Yes, I do still have that truck, and that thing's gonna be pretty crazy too. But we're first gonna focus on this truck, do a whole bunch of new upgrades to it, even more than we've already done. you know, maybe in 2024, maybe we'll paint it. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, again, leave a like, leave any comments down below. Go to the website, get that drop bracket, track bar bracket, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.